Hello again. I'm just going to do a quick video in addition to the last one I did, the put-in video. I had a message from Steve Hildebrand. Thanks for the comment on the last video. Just mentioning, what about double break-in puts? And there was actually another type of put I thought I should really cover as well, and that would be pretty much every type of put you're likely to come across, I think. So we'll have a look at those two types of put now. So here we're on the 5th hole at Sands. You don't really get these double break-in puts on the easier courses, the early courses. Sands is probably the first one you'll come across where you start seeing these types of put. Now, although they look a lot harder, you know, you think you've got two lots of break to judge. In a lot of ways, they're actually a lot easier. Two reasons really. I mean, this one, it's breaking probably about the same left as right. So when you come to use your guide, it's going to, you know, it's going to go one way and then back the other. So you're never going to be kind of way out in your calculation or in your judgment of where the line should be. And the second reason it's easier is it doesn't need you to be so accurate. So when you have to stop the bar on the marker when the guide kicks in, ordinarily if you miss it one way or the other, if you've got quite a bit of break, you're pretty much guaranteed to miss the putt. With a double break-in putt, if you hit it a bit softer, yes, it's going to take more break, but it'll take more break one way and then the other. So the end result can often be it'll go in the hole anyway. Equally, if you hit it too hard, it'll take less break, but it'll take less break from one and less break from the other side. And equally, it'll go straight in the hole a lot of the time, as long as you hit it hard enough and not too hard. So for that reason, although they look harder, you can often find that they're actually easier. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not changing the lineup at all. So I'll just use my guide. So it's going way out to the right, and then it's coming back into the left. So the other way around. So we can see there's really not a huge adjustment to make, something like that. Now, in theory, if my theory is right, I can catch this maybe not quite on the line. I was a little bit short. So it's going to take more break to the left, and then it's going to come in a bit more from the right. And there it goes, straight in the hole. So you'll find, as long as you get your initial lineup right, the double break-in puts are actually pretty straightforward. So here we're on the first at Waikiki. I've spent a bit of time getting a putt in such a position so there's no elevation, so it's 0 foot above or below us, but a heavy right to left break. Hopefully I'm going to demonstrate something which, when this first happens, you'll be cursing, thinking, I lined that up bang on, it didn't work, why not? And you'll hear a lot of people complaining about kind of lying putting guides and this and that, and the game not being accurate. But in all honesty, I think what I'm about to show you is probably something that rings true if you were to try the same put or have the same situation in real life. Obviously, there's no such thing as a putting guide on the real golf courses, unfortunately. So I've lined it up, and as you can see, common situation you might find yourself in, so you've took a guess at what the line might be. It's a little bit off, so we can see there the distance it's off by. So what I'm going to do, just for sake of accuracy, is I'm actually going to just measure that up. I'm actually just holding a ruler on my screen here, which isn't something that there'll be various methods people use. They might there's this toothpick method that's going around, or you know, you might just put your finger on the screen to give you an idea of the sort of distance you need to move it. But just for the sake of accuracy here, I've actually put a ruler right on it, and I think just get it exactly right. So that there is basically the exact distance that it's going to miss by. I've adjusted by this side. So logically speaking, and again, well, logically speaking, the way you might think about it, this has to go in if I hit this bang on the blue line. But the logic that we're talking about is probably kind of computer game logic. So, right, it's going to miss by X amount, therefore I'll adjust by X amount. But hopefully what I'll be able to demonstrate is me catching it pretty much bang on the line, and it's still missing quite comfortably to the left. So why did that miss? Fair enough, I didn't hit it bang on the line, but I can tell you right now, if I had, it still wouldn't have gone in. Now, basically what's happening here, the shortest distance between 2 points is obviously a straight line. Now, on this occasion, it wasn't a straight line. It was a curved line, the curved line of our putting guide. Now, if we're adjusting it this far to the right, that curved line is going to become more curved because it's taking more break. So therefore, the distance between the 2 points is actually longer. So really what I'm saying is when you're adjusting by any kind of significant amount, and this is quite an insignificant amount, but you can imagine for a 20-foot putt, this could be a lot more pronounced. You're going to need to hit it harder. So I think these couple of extra examples grouped with the few I did the other day should pretty much cover all putting eventualities you might come across. If there's a particular putt you feel doesn't fall into any of those kind of categories, then let me know. I'll happily have a look. But either way, hopefully there's something there that's going to help you put the ball in the hole first time more often. Thanks for watching.